welcome back to my channel, and a very big hello if you are new here. My name is Monica and this is the Big Kid Monica YouTube channel. So today I'm doing a video showing you how I achieved this look using the Trixie Cosmetics new palette Plant Gay. So it is plant-based. A lot of the colors are greens and light pinks and they're very cute, very bright, and I will show you how I did this makeup in just a sec. But the first thing, I want to make sure that you have all subscribed to my channel. If you haven't, do it now. Also, a big thumbs up for this video. I release videos twice a week usually, sometimes once a week, but I try and do twice a week. And there's always something new, either it's makeup, doll videos, vlogs, different things. But do that now and then we can get into the video. All right, see you on the other side. So I did both my foundation and concealer off of camera. So now I'm going to use the Trixie Cosmetics blush palette, the second one, Mod About You, on my cheeks and as a highlight, because I thought with this look the orange toned blush would actually be match up with it a little bit more than the pink tones or the purples. So this palette, Mod About You, and then I'm going to use the lighter orange shade, which is this middle one here, and it's called Plush Bunny. I'm going to use that on directly on my cheeks. As you can see, I've literally used the smallest amount, like one dab of the brush, and it's pretty much done my whole cheek. So a little bit goes a long way, and it's very pigmented, very smooth, very soft. I did a video using this already, but it's beautiful. I love it. So now I'm going to use the colour Gleamsicle. It's this one here. It's the highlight colour. It's more of a gold tone highlight rather than an icy cold like in the Summer of Love palettes. I just swirl it around a little bit and then put it on to my usual on the top of my cheekbones here, above my brow bone. Do a little bit here and the same on the other side. And then I do a little bit on the tip of my nose here, follow it up my nose. And like I've said before in other videos, why I put all my highlighter on those areas is, for me, that's where the light actually hits my face, so it adds, the highlighter pops when it's there. So for me, my highest points are here, 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 and here. So on other people, they might highlight different areas, but for me, that's what works. So now I'm going to actually move on to the Plant Gay palette. So this is the outer carton here. It's this really nice cardboard material with like a green pattern reflex on the inside outlined. And then when you take it out of the carton, it's this really bright fluoro green, colourful, psychedelic patterns, 70 vibes. The back's like that, so it's the normal shape of all Trixie's palettes that she usually uses. And then when you open it up here, it looks like that. So the colors are absolutely stunning, very, very vibrant. So the thing I like about this palette is it's got a lot of different tones. So it's mostly green toned, going with the plants theme, but it's also got pinks, and then it's got a few more neutrals. So you can sort of mix and match the colors and do different looks. It doesn't have to be out there all the time. You can actually just use something a little bit more subtle if you wanted. But for today, I've already tried the palette. I used the pink shades and they were beautiful. So I decided today I wanted to do a makeup look using some of these green shades down the bottom here. Now, for me, my eyes are blue, so green does pop on me quite well. So it'll be interesting to see what these colors are like. The names are also really good, so I'll read them out for what they are as I'm using them. I'm also going to use the new Trixie Cosmetics mirror. This was in the Plant Gay collection as well, and it's the same style as her other mirror, but it's green and it's got these like a glitter reflected. I don't know, oh yeah, you can kind of see. Very glittery, very cute. So we'll get started with that. I didn't prime my eyelids. Usually I prime them with the Morphe Cosmetics eyelid primer, but I wanted to see how they stood up on their own. So the first colour I'm going to use to go into my crease is probably going to be this one here. It's called Greenhouse, but it's spelt house like how the House of Gaga is spelt, that sort of thing, very much back into the drag scene, which is cute. So I'm just going to put a little bit on a brush. So the brush I'm using is just this sort of fluffy brush, and it's by the brand Do Color. I got it in a mystery box from Merch Mother, so I got a whole set of them. They're quite good brushes. The only thing they when the fibers come out a little bit, but I haven't noticed that too badly. So I'm going to get a little bit here on my brush, and then we're going to go in. So we're just sweeping it over the very inner corner of my eye, up and down, left to right, getting right in there. And as you can see, a tiny bit already has gone a long way. So I'm going to get a little bit more. I do want to get this crease to be quite vibrant. So that eye is exactly how I want it. I'm going to do the exact same to the other eye now. So now my eyes are even, so I'm going to move on to a different brush. I'm going to use this brush here, and it's an e.l.f. Cosmetic smudge brush. So it's quite a small fibered brush, and it's quite thin, but it's perfect for using it to draw the outside corners of your eyes and for blending inwards. So for the outside, I'm going to use this color here called Botanista, so Botanista. I'm reading them very strangely, but then I'm going to do this in the outside corner. I'm going to do like the little outside crease part and match it in to the middle. So I don't want it to be too dark, but I'm going to try, because I want to blend a few colors together. So we'll see how this goes. So this color is very pigmented. I've only used a tiny amount, and already you can see it's come out like that. So I've been doing my makeup like this for a little while now, where I just sort of draw on the outside and then I draw up like this and match it into my crease and sort of blend the two colors together. Like that, so it sort of creates a border. I'm then going to use a tiny bit and go underneath my eye and then to the bottom lower lid line, and then I'm going to match it to the outside. So that's what it looks like. So I'm going to repeat the exact same thing on the other eye. I struggle to match my eyes because I think I always draw this one too upward, where this one I go more outward. So I'm trying to work on that and match them exactly evenly. It's actually a struggle because everyone's eyes are slightly different and slightly not in line. So that's the next step done. So now what I want to do is I want to use another sort of darkish color, but I'm going to use this one here called Totally, and as you can see it's got a bit of a sparkle to it. So I'm going to use that and smudge it into this outer border that I've created, and then gradually go lighter and lighter as I come inward with my eye. So again, I'm just going to get a little bit onto the brush. I'm using the same e.l.f. brush. It's good because if you've already got a bit of the outside color on the brush already, when you add something else, it sort of mixes together and blends quite well, which I find. So I'm just going to use enough to cover probably about a third of my eye, and then I'm going to go upwards as well to blend it all in. So it's not just 3 lines and 3 different colors, it's actually matching together. I'm going to do the same on the other eye, and then I might actually use a little bit more, because it's quite, sometimes with glitter shades they can be a little bit more sheer, so all that means is that you need to add a little bit more on your brush. So as you can see, it is quite sheer, so I'm gonna do a little bit more second layer. Mainly on my left eye, it seems to be a bit lighter. Alright, so now I'm going to use this colour here, Soaked, and it's sort of a greeny blue. That'll be the next one. And I'm going to cover the middle of the eyelid, but blend it into what I've already done. This colour is very pigmented, so I've just used a tiny bit and it's going a very long way. Like that, so you can see it's going darker, lighter, lighter, lighter. And then finally, I want to use this colour here called Bi-Coastal, and it's the lightest of the sort of shimmery colours, and I'm going to use this to do most of my eyelid now. So I'm using this right down to the inner corner, and I'm going to blend it up and outwards so that all the colours are blended together now. So I'm done with all the colours that I want to use. I'm actually going to use that light colour again a little bit and go on the inner corner of my eye and under the lash line. So the front of my eye is a lighter colour than the back. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use this Real Techniques blending brush and just quickly blend everything together one last time. So very lightly, because I don't want to smudge any of the makeup that I've done. So I'm pretty happy with that. So what I'm going to do, quickly go off camera and do mascara because I forgot to put it in this little station. And then I'm going to show you the Plant Gay lip gloss that I'm going to use. So I'm back, put on some mascara. Like always, I use the Maybelline Sky High mascara. It is my absolute favorite. So finally, for lipstick, Trixie she came out with 3 new lip glosses for this collection, and they're all in this new packaging, which is green, and the mirror sort of looks like a plant. So this one here is called Vegan Agenda, and it is a more sheer gloss, but more the bluey green sort of tint to it. So it goes on quite nicely. I've tried this one already. It's beautiful. She also came out with one called Floral Fixation, which was a more bright pink, and then another one called Royal Jelly, and it's a yellow gloss, which is also really nice. But I'm going to use this one today. So the little applicator is a perfect size, smells delicious. I'll show you how it goes on. So one dab in the gloss is actually enough to cover your whole lips, but I'm going to do 2 coats just so I can give the colour a little bit more vibrancy. There we go. So it just adds that little extra something to the makeup. I find when I wear a really colourful eye, I don't like to go too bold on the lips either because it's just a lot happening on your face all at once. So a sheer gloss works perfectly. So the last thing I'm going to do is use this Morphe setting spray and put it all over my face just to set everything. And because I'm going out for some errands today, so I want to see how this makeup lasts, and it's quite hot today, so we'll see how it goes. But that's the final look. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I'm absolutely obsessed with these green tones. So every palette that Trixie puts out is different, and it's fun and it's modern, and you can do so many looks with them. And I use her palettes pretty much nearly on the daily on rotation with my other ones, so always keep coming back for more, and whenever there's a new drop I always grab it as well. So huge fan of the Trixie Cosmetics, and will definitely be continuing to use them. So if you haven't heard of them before, I'll put the link below. It's by Trixie Mattel. She's a drag queen, and she came up with this cosmetics line all herself because she used to be a makeup artist. So if you want to check out any of the products, they're all on there. They're usually limited releases, but some of them come back, so there might be stuff on there you can have a look at. But highly recommend. They're high quality, they're vegan, they smell nice, they look nice, they're just the whole package. So make sure to check it out. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one very, very soon. Bye!